Yo, welcome to Happy Hour. Happy Thursday. Today is August 24th, 2023. It's 4 o'clock Pacific, 6 Central, and 7 p.m. on the East Coast. I am your host, creator, administrator of the group Your First Book Club and also Your Next Book Club. I am the author of Your First Book Workbook and the creator of Your First Book 101, which is the online course designed for those people who are writing their first book and they want to get that book done in 90 days or less with minimal stress. You can get the course, which is normally $1,000. You can get it for $500 during the month of August. So we've got about a week and a half left until you can get that. The discount code is half off. No spaces in all caps, half off. And if you want that link to get that course, let me know. I will drop that link for you today and you can get busy. It's a DIY course, which means you do it yourself. You will get access to my video tutorials where I'm explaining to you how to write your book, how to publish your book, how to self-edit your book, how to copyright, trademark your information, and how to be a successful author in less time with minimal stress. All right. So if you want that course, let me know. And if I don't get a chance to get back to you right away, then just send me an email at ljimerson35@gmail.com. Or you could actually book a call with me at myfirstbook.org. And I will be happy to set aside time on my calendar to talk to you about your book. All right, so let's get some people into the room tonight. It is happy hour. We about to get this party started. Tammy was here first and Gail was here second. Yo, baby, yo, baby, yo. What's up?
Unclear if transfusions in his blood would be very valuable, as he's over twice my age and 10 times the man.
What's up?
What's up? Happy Thursday.
Hello, ladies.
Good to see y'all's face.
How are you all doing?
Fabulous, fabulous.
Good.
I got my popcorn and chips. I put chips in there too.
Okay.
Tammy was in here first. Tammy, where's your beautiful face, Tammy?
No. Hold on.
There you go.
All right. Hold on.
I was just texting you to tell you I'm waiting to be let in.
Oh yeah, I did my. You know what I do now? I do my own intro at the beginning because I will always forget. So now, when you watch the recording, you'll see me on here by myself doing the intro, and then you guys come in.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a good idea. I started doing that for my podcast, like letting the people at the end and then saying my little blurb at the end. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a great idea. Make it easier. Then you don't have to do all that editing and shit.
Yep, exactly. We just rolling. Tammy, you were in here first. Tell us who you are and what you do and where you are in the world.
All right. In the world, I am 30 minutes north of Seattle. I am a spiritual teacher, mentor, intuitive healer, psychic medium, all types of shit.
Hey.
Author, of course. Working on a few different projects right now as far as the writing, because I have opened the door to some amazing creativity, doing the solar plexus chakra healings. Trying to think what else. That's it, right? Okay.
Yep. Who are you? What do you do? Where you at in the world? You covered all of that. Boom, boom, boom.
All right. Got it.
Gail, aka Camille, St. Charles, Mississippi. It's your turn.
Hi, everyone. Camille, St. Charles, Mississippi, reporting for duty. I am nestled inside of irresistible Detroit, and I get to be an erotic architect. And I love what I do. I have 7 different entities under one umbrella of the things that I do and I occupy. And I love being a storyteller. I ran from it for years. Now I wear it like it's a designer suit. So,
Ooh-wee. Thank you, Gail. Thank you, Gail.
thank you.
Sharon, who are you? Where are you from? And what do you do in the world?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to forgive me. You just hear my voice today. I am an educator. Well, that's what I professionally trained for. I still do help students make sense of math, and I am living in Louisiana. I was born in Guyana, South America, if you hear a beautiful accent.
Louisiana.
Yeah.
We do. We hear it. Thank you, Sharon. Angie is up in the building from the United Kingdom. Angie, in 30 seconds, who are you? What do you do? And where are you in the world?
Hello everyone. I am Angie Tornado. I am a Summit dark romance author. I also do fantasy, and I'm in Birmingham, West Midlands.
All right. Do we get to see your beautiful face?
At the moment, I'll just give you a sec. So,
If it's okay. If you're not dressed, we don't need to see.
no, I am dressed. It's just I'm just in my writing focus mode at the moment.
There you are, beautiful. Y'all ready for a picture? We gotta take a picture.
We're gonna take
Sharon said she ain't ready for no picture. She said it's just gonna be the picture of the picture.
We're gonna take 4.
Yeah, we're gonna take at least 3 or 4. Here comes Megan. Let's wait. Hold on. We're gonna wait for Megan to get up in here. And Megan was such an amazing host last week. What y'all think about that?
It was good.
Ooh-wee. I was watching that at like midnight that night. I was like, ooh,
She
Megan
did a phenomenal job.
Megan is about to be the host. She about to be the host every night, every Thursday. She about to be the host.
Don't be trying to usher it off.
I'm just gonna sit here like this. No, you know what I could do? I could make Megan the co-host, so we could do
I got to call
co-host.
my mom.
Where are you, Megan? What's up, lady? It's your turn, beautiful Megan Marie.
All right,
You
what
get
is mine? I've had a so
introduce yourself. 30 seconds. Who are you? Where are you from? What do you do?
I am Miss Megan Marie. I am your mental health wellness coach and your certified counselor here to help transform your life, to heal your mind, to heal your hearts. I live in South Carolina, but I am from the DMV. And if you don't know what that is, that means I am from the DC Triangle and I grew up on the Maryland side.
Hey, what's up? Is Maryland in the house? I love it.
I'll be able to take the girl away from Maryland, but you can't take the Maryland away from the girl.
That's what's up. Whee! All right, here comes Renee. Renee's coming in the building. Thank you, Megan Marie, for all of your help last week. Look at.
I enjoyed it.
You all enjoyed it. And sorry, Meg, if I snapped at you onto the chat. I apologize.
Honey, I don't take nothing personal.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Remember, Angie, I've tried. We are all a reflection of ourselves. So you were really snapping at yourself, not me.
Oh, I love it. Love it. Hey, Renee, it's your turn. Who are you? Where are you from? And what do you do?
I am so sorry I'm late. You know, I'm usually always on time, but I had a telephone call from my brother right at 7.
No worries. Give us your 30-second introduction.
I
Who
am
are
Renee Palmineri. I'm from New Jersey, and I'm a 24/7 caregiver, a former educator, and Sophia in progress.
Hey, very nice. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, Tammy had to exit stage left for just a second. She'll come back later. So we're gonna go rapid fire. So Gail's gonna be first, and then Sharon, Angie, Megan, and Renee. The question is, oh, Gail, you need me to pause? Pause for the cause?
No, someone just texted me. Kamisha said she needs you to send her the link to get in. She wants to attend the meeting.
Ooh,
And so she just texted me to ask you to send her the link. So sorry.
okay. Oh, no worries. I'll have to do that in a second when you guys get rolling.
Okay.
So the question for tonight is, we're going to start out with, what are your plans for the holidays? And then I'm going to wrap that around and relate that to what that has to do with authors. Okay. So just give us your typical, what are your general plans for the holidays? So we'll start with Gail, and then Sharon, and then Angie, Megan, and Renee. Holiday, what you got going on, Gail, for the holidays?
Well, for the holiday this time, I don't have any plans. My kids have officially moved back to Detroit and they moved in with me. So I will either be spending it with them. We might go to see the Barbie movie and figure out something, delicious to eat. That's about it.
Ooh, well, that sounds nice. I love the movie and the plans to eat together. It sounds very
Yeah. Keep the
fun and
connection strong.
nutritious and
Yeah.
connections, good connections.
Miss Sharon, you're next.
I don't have any particular plans for the holiday, just to relax and eat good food.
Angie.
Is it even a holiday there though, Angie?
No, actually. Brightness, tomorrow I'm going with my family to eat at a restaurant. So and mostly I'm going to be spending my time at the library researching on my novel that I'll be doing for 50 chapters on. So yeah, I'm to enjoy this one.
Angie, what's your favorite holiday?
Well, it isn't Valentine's Day.
No? Okay, it's not that. So what is it?
It was actually, to be quite honest, it was my Sundays we used to come together as a family and used to spend time together. Also, I've sent my novel book 1 off to my beta readers today, so hopefully I can get it done, get it back on in the first, about the 2nd of March 2020.
I love it. Megan.
Well, to be truthfully honest, I was like, what freaking holiday are y'all talking about?
Holiday, it's just now August.
I'm like, what holiday is coming? Like, I'm sitting there thinking Christmas. I'm like, why are we talking about all that stuff? Obviously, I have plans. Switching life from working a 9 to 5 to being an entrepreneur kind of makes it so I will probably be working. I will probably thinking at the time, I actually have some webinars that I'm taking. I'm doing another certification. I'm doing acupuncture with Reiki. So it's going to be an interesting course to take, which I don't know why I'm taking, because I don't do any. Why am I doing acupuncture? But to learn on myself. So, but no, I have no plans. My kids will be with their father, which seems to be the pattern for this year on all holidays. But so yeah, I will be working. You all will be able to find me. I will be all over your social media. Come hang out.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
I think we can guess what Latasha's is. Well, the background.
I would like to be there.
Right. Kamisha's in the house. We got Kamisha. Kamisha, you're coming in and it's your turn. You got 30 seconds to introduce yourself. Who are you? Where are you? And what do you do, beautiful queen?
Hello, everyone. My name is Kamisha Michaels. I am in the U.S. Virgin Islands on St. Croix.
Right, hold on. Somebody's got noise in the back.
Yeah, hold on.
We want to hear Kamisha.
Okay.
There we go. Now we can hear you clear. We want all of your essence, girl.
Uh, But I live on St. Croix in the U.S. Virgin Islands, and I am a graphic designer.
Yes.
In
And anything else?
What was the last thing?
Who are you? What do you do? And where are you from?
Okay, well, I am originally from Denver, Colorado, and moved out here to the U.S. Virgin Islands 6 years ago. But I will say I am your secret weapon in creativity. I am not your average designer. I am a disruptor. So when you want, I can't even say extraordinary, but when you want that gut punch, sucker punch design, I'm your girl.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
what in design? I'm interested. Kamisha,
Say that again.
what designs do you do?
I do anywhere from logos, videos, brand strategy, brand development, flyers,
Books.
yeah, book
Magazines.
Nah, it's because there's interest. Is because I used to. I'm also one as well.
a graphic designer.
Yeah, I create books covers.
Okay. Yep, I do book trailers and book teasers in addition.
Thank you, Kamisha. And we got Kamisha, welcome to Happy Hour. This is your first happy hour, huh?
It is.
Yay. Everybody blow up the emojis. Blow up the emojis. This is Kamisha's first time. And we're doing popcorn and pajamas tonight, y'all. Get your popcorn ready. Get your pajamas on. If you don't have your pajamas on, that's okay. But we having a popcorn party up in here. So
I'm out of popcorn.
yeah.
I forgot to make popcorn. I saw that. That was so cute. That's a great idea. Popcorn
That's
party.
okay. That's okay. We're gonna keep
Hey,
on
Natasha
rolling.
always has to tease.
Huh? What'd you say?
You said Natasha has to tease.
I got my popcorn. I'm ready.
The thing about popcorn, but if you like popcorn, and I'm just gonna throw this all in, I found it is the perfect mix of salty and sweets.
Oh, what?
Popcorn, people.
I know she didn't.
Yes, she did. You got your bio.
It is. Oh my! I ate the
Her
whole
popcorn's
bag.
better than mine.
Wow.
I ate the whole bag in one sitting.
Wow.
Where did you get that from? I've never seen that. Hold
Food
that up again. I'm gonna take a picture of that. Hold that up. If y'all got popcorn, hold it up. We're gonna take some pictures.
Sorry, none here.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Where'd you get that?
Food Lion.
Where?
Food Lion.
Food Lion.
Grocery
And
store.
What?
Like Bilo Giant.
I'm gonna have
They
to
have a
look like
whole
that.
section now of like the popcorn and stuff like that with like drizzle salts and all these caramel. Oh my god. Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow.
Thank you for sharing that, Megan. That looks good. I'm gonna be looking for
Pretty
that.
awesome.
Okay, Kamisha's in the house. Who else is in here? Okay, we're going, guys. We're going, girls, ladies, queens. We're going rapid fire around. The question was, what are you doing for the holidays? And I'm gonna. There's a method to my madness. There's a reason why I'm asking you what you're doing for the holidays. Okay. It says Gail Rucker, but I think it's Sabrina, right? Sabrina, change your name. Do you know how to change your name on there? It says Gail Rucker.
Sorry, I sent her my link.
That's
'cause she was
cool.
like, is it going on now? And I was like, yeah. So I
Yes.
just forwarded her my link. I apologize.
No worries. No worries. She can change it. You know how to change it, right, Sabrina?
We knew who you were.
It's in my yes, but it'll
Okay.
mess my thing up. So
No worries.
really will.
So Sabrina, it's your turn. We're doing a 30-second speech. And
Okay.
it is, who are you? What do you do? And where are you from?
Okay. So I'm Sabrina, the lifestyle promoter. We help you look good and feel great as you explore the world. And what I like to do, and I like to get out of the shot, is travel the world and take shots like this. There's always a story behind a shot that you see. So I'm going to tell this story. So you see this bird right here. This was done in Mexico, not the one above my head, but the other one. I fell asleep while Latin music was playing. How that happened, I don't know, because I dance salsa. So I heard these 3 birds plop, and they startled and woke me up. And I got up like this. I was like, what's going on? So one flew off by the time this shot was taken. Then this one right here, oh, that's the attitude bird. You see how his head is tilted? So he would actually get points for this in ballroom competition. Your head all you have to have a little attitude to it. And then he started dancing to the beat, just like this. I said, wait a minute. Yeah, I said, God, you have a sense of humor. So I went Facebook Live, and you can see this gull literally dancing to the beat. So that's what I do. I help people travel the world and explore exotic places at ridiculous prices. When I show them the prices, I've had people curse, cry, or curse some more and do a combination thereof. So that's what I do. I published twice now as an author, Amazon best-selling author, which was a gift from God. Literally, God said, here you go, Sabrina. I want you to do this, and here you go. And that was the result of that. So I see my ladies on here as well.
Wow. Thank you, Sabrina. I love that. I love the travel. I love the discounts. I'm here for all of it. Salsa dancing. I did ballroom for a little bit. Girl, yes. Thank you.
Yes. Oh, and then Christmas time. That's too far in advance. I'm like,
Oh, no. Hold on. Wait, hold on. We're going to do that. We're going to go back around.
Oh, the person.
We're going to go over to either Giovanni or Rashida. I think it was Giovanni, maybe. I don't know. It's a tie between the two of you. Whoever opens their mic first, you get to talk. Hey, Giovanni.
Hi, hold on. There we go. Bad lighting. Sorry. Hi, everyone. I'm Giovanni. Nice to meet you all. Sharon sent me the link and the info about this amazing space. So really quickly, I am a single mom. I'm the CEO and owner of the salon House of Mpenzi. And Mpenzi means love in Swahili. And it's because I want to teach my clients how to love their natural hair. And yeah, so that's pretty much it about me. I did just release a book in April. It's an affirmations book. And really quickly about that, in 2020, before I knew the pandemic was coming, I just heard the Holy Spirit tell me to start posting like a daily encouraging affirmation. So every day in 2020, I was, just posting an affirmation. And then lo and behold, we needed it because the pandemic came. And so I compiled all of those affirmations from that year, 366, because that was a leap year, and I turned it into an affirmation book. So that is a little bit about me. Thank you.
Welcome. Welcome, Giovanni, right? Giovanni?
Yes. Or you can call me JoJo.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's
I love
beautiful.
that name.
Welcome. Thank you for coming to Happy Hour. It's your first happy hour, and you've already posted in the group. Your beautiful face is already in the group. You posted your intro in the group. I appreciate that. I tell everybody to do it, but a lot of people don't listen. So thank you for doing it without me even telling you to do it. You just did it, and you came
Well,
through
Facebook
Sharon.
tells you too. Facebook says post a thing to introduce yourself. Yeah. And Sharon Williams. Yes. Hey, Sharon.
Yay.
Hey, lady. Welcome, y'all. Welcome, Rashida. Welcome, JoJo.
I love it. Rashida's in the house. Where are you from? What do you do? And who are you?
I am Rashida Franklin, and thank you, Sharon, and for the invite. My first time here. I am originally from Nassau, Bahamas, so I'm a Bahamian, Bahamas. And at this time, I've actually published my first book. I'm in the process of having my second one out on Amazon. Also, at this point in time, I had 2 businesses, but I had to step back from the business because I'm a full-time caregiver for my mother with dementia. So
God bless
that's
you.
it.
God bless you.
Wow. Rashida, we have something in common. I'm a full-time caregiver of my mother with dementia.
Oh,
Yep.
wow. Okay, I'm not by myself. Oh, you
Mhm.
know, you understand how that
I,
feels.
yeah, you feel a little
Mhm.
disconnected from the regular world, and
Yeah.
nobody
Yeah.
understands your sense of isolation and alienation and sufferings,
Mhm.
but you do. And at the
Yeah.
same time, you value being alone at home too, because then you can do whatever you want, like read, and nobody's watching you to do this, that, and the other thing. So it's a blessing too, but it's
Yeah.
kind of like, both sides, the ups and
Yes.
it has both its advantages and disadvantages, but you'll always love mom and mom will always
Yes.
love you. It's a special
Exactly.
sacred time. It's a sacred space.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's your sacred space. But I know how you feel. There's ups and downs with it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But it's gonna stabilize, and then you'll get used to it, and then you'll be able to do other things because then you're used to it and you'll be able to plan more.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It takes a while for it to gel though.
Oh, yes.
I took,
Thank
Beautiful.
I took care of my mother-in-law who had dementia.
Ooh.
Oh wow, good
Oh,
for
Big
you.
job.
wow.
And at the time, I
Awesome.
think she was 90,
Ooh.
95, 96.
Oh my goodness. She
Wow.
was up to 96?
She lived until she was 98.
Wow.
Oh my
Oh, wow.
goodness.
Oh,
Boy,
wow.
you have a strong mom. That's great.
She was a spitfire, danced, sung,
Ah.
and everything. It's just when she started falling all the time,
Yeah.
she was, her skin was so thin. And so she would cause
Oh.
gouges in her, and they would just bleed.
Oh.
But we took care of her as long as we could. And then, we ended up having to put her in a facility, but we took care of her for quite a while.
God bless
Yeah.
you. That's beautiful. It's a blessing to be able to have parents that live to be 80s and 90s and just still having their personalities and just watching them, like it's funny because you almost become like the parent, right? They're
Mhm.
your parent, but you start parenting your parent. It's like it's that circle of life. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, challenging, and that's why I said, God bless y'all.
Mhm.
God
Especially
bless
when,
y'all.
Thank you. Thank you.
especially when they're misbehaving and you gotta
Oh yeah.
put them in timeout. Go to your room.
I'm out.
Don't talk to me like that.
Too cute. All right, we going back around the circle, and I think that the first Tammy's not here. She'll be back in though. Gail was first, and then Sharon was second. Remember your number, y'all. Gail's 1, Sharon is 2, Angie is 3, Megan is 4, Renee is 5, Kamisha is 6, Sabrina 7, Giovanni 8, Rashida 9, and Denise is 10. Woo, woo.
I know that Tasha's gonna be taking 10 photos now.
Yeah, I'm already taking 15,000 photos. You know how I am all about the memories. And Denise is up in the house. And Denise, it's your turn, girl. You came in at the right time. Who are you? What do you do? And where are you from? 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Hi, everybody. I am Ann Denise. I was coming out of the great area of the DMV. That's what is that? DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Good grief, I had a moment. I just ate dinner. It's supposed to hit. My time is ticking. But I'm Ann Denise. I am living here in the DMV. I am a native from the New England area by way of Connecticut. Elm City is in the building. Yes. I wrote the book. It happened at church. That ain't Bible study, y'all. It's not Bible study. I'm going to say it again. It's not Bible study. But it happened at church. It's a comedy, religious comedy. Not meant to be serious. And if you think it's talking about you, then you need Jesus. That's it. So I'm working on my follow-up to It Happened at Church. It should be coming out, prayerfully speaking, by December 10th of this year.
Yes.
And that's it. I'm happy. I'm lovable. I'm even. I'll tell you exactly how I feel in love, and that's it.
Yes, thank you, beautiful queen. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
you. Give some hearts, y'all. Throw some emojis up, y'all.
Yes.
Remember, this recording is on my YouTube channel. It's also on my podcast, and I'm dropping it into both of my Facebook groups so that people can be inspired. Oh, I love the hearts. I'm getting ready to take a picture of y'all. So smile and say, hey. Tonight is pajamas and popcorn. We have so many new people that are coming into the Facebook group. So raise your hand if you've invited someone into the Facebook group over the past couple months, because the group, I got 2 groups, y'all. Your first book club has 206 members. And then your next book club has almost 400. I think tonight we're going to hit 400 because last time I checked, it was like 397 or something. And then Sharon invited somebody, and then Sharon invited somebody else, and then Denise invited somebody. And I think we're going to pretty much explode over 400 tonight. Who else invited somebody? Angie, you invited somebody?
Yeah, I tried to.
Okay.
You remember Matt Mason?
I don't remember.
Mason, you messaged him.
Matt Mason or Mason?
Mason.
Mm.
Yeah, Matt Mason.
Is he in the group?
Yeah, he's in the group. I added him.
Okay, perfect. So then
he couldn't come because he had something to do.
Oh, that's okay. He's in the group though, so he's a part of the 397. That's perfect. Okay. So that's awesome, you guys. This is beautiful. Like, I'm just so blessed and honored and grateful to have all of you here. And I'm so appreciative that you guys are inviting people and that you're showing up. This space is for you. It's also for me, and it's for the rest of the world, to give people inspiration and motivation. Like, there are still people, even though we're sort of kind of post-pandemic-ish, not really, but there's still people that are alone, and they're in their homes, and they're not used to going out, and they're kind of like sort of afraid of going out, which is the situation that my dad was in a couple of months ago. And so this is good. Virtual is good for people who are more introverted and don't really like going out. So this is a blessing. The fact that you're here with your energy and your beautiful face, this is a blessing, because I send these out everywhere. Feel free, when this link is ready and it's uploaded in the group, share this with people, especially people who you know are really kind of introverted and they don't really get out a lot, because what they're going to see is that there's connections to be made everywhere. There's love everywhere. And sometimes the people who you know on social media love you harder and promote you harder than the people that are right there in your own house. So this is important to share. This is a part of history, and this is a part of inspiring the world, which I know that you all were sent here to do. I know I'm not the only one that was sent here to inspire people and to promote love, joy, hope, and abundance, right? Am I the only one that promotes abundance? Or y'all
No.
talking about abundance too? Okay. So that's why we're here, but not everybody steps fully into that calling. So the fact that you're in here with your sisters to the left and to the right, sometimes there's guys, sometimes there's not guys. It depends on the week. And, you know, we do this every week, so we never know who's coming. But I just wanted to stop and say, I appreciate y'all. I love you. I'm thankful. I'm grateful that you're here, and continue to keep showing up and continue to keep inviting people, because that's the way that we grow. So we're going to go back around again, and we're going to talk about anything holidays. It's all things holidays. What's your favorite holiday? What are you doing for the holidays? Coach Megan says she's working. That's pretty much going to be me. I'm going to be selling my books. I'm going to be traveling, and I'm going to be speaking on stages, and I'm going to be busy, booked, busy, and productive, right? Booked is good. Busy is good. Productive is better. So Megan hit the nail. I'm going somewhere with this conversation, because when you're an entrepreneur, you really don't have too many days off. You have rest days and self-care days. But when you are a full-time entrepreneur, Megan, you are the CEO, you are the boss. You get to run it the way you want to run it. And when you love what you do, you don't need to take a day off. When you truly serve and you're doing your purpose, you really don't feel like you want to take off. You feel like one of those kids at recess time. They're on the playground, they know they got to go pee. Have you ever seen that? And they're like, oh, and you're like, go to the bathroom. They're like, no, because I'm having fun and I want to get on the slide and I want to get on. That's how you are when you love what you do. You don't want to stop. You just want to keep doing, you want to keep serving, and you want to keep loving people. So I'm so just proud of you, Megan Marie, for stepping out on faith and doing your damn thing.
And I'm gonna add to what you said, and I thank you very much on that. That I appreciate it. But when you do it too, there are days, because I'm starting off, and so of course, there are transitions.
Yep.
Did something just happened?
You frozen.
So yeah, you're good now.
Well, then I'll speak. But there's stuff that happens. But there are some days that since I've started this, like I don't feel like I'm done anything. But when I stop and I reflect on my day, I've done so much, and I've made so many connections, and I have planted so many seeds in people's heads. And it's like, God, I feel good about that. And it really does get to the point of where it's like, yeah, it might, to other people, it might look like, oh, she's just sitting her lazy butt on Facebook, or, everything like that. And no, I'm networking. I'm getting my name out. I'm getting my brand out. I'm getting out that, you can to heal yourself. You have to heal your mind first. Heal your mind, and heal your heart. It will flow. And yeah, when you just love what you do and you want to be a part of that. And I love watching the transition in people. That's why I do what I do. It's not for me. It's because I want to see that transition.
Woo-hoo.
Can I share for a moment? I'm gonna ask permission, but this just.
Well, let me get everybody else to go around, because some of us have shared and some of us haven't yet. But we're talking about the holiday. So I think Gail already shared, right? The holiday. Angie, Megan. I want to make sure everybody gets a chance to share. So Kamisha, did you get to share about your holiday, your favorite holiday, or what you're doing for the holidays?
Oh, I don't know if I have a favorite holiday, but this Thanksgiving, my husband and I are planning on spending Thanksgiving in the ATL.
Oh,
all right.
ATL, does that mean Atlanta?
Yep.
Yeah. We love going to Atlanta, and it is my goal to have a condo in Atlanta.
Atlanta, Georgia, when I got off
beautiful.
at the airport, it's a beautiful airport and it's a nice city.
Somebody said Atlanta's 4 hours for me. That was Megan. Ooh.
Are you in Augusta?
No, I'm in Columbia, South Carolina.
Okay. Because I have a cousin that lives in Augusta, but
Augusta's 45 minutes.
We just love going there. So
I love it. Tammy, it's your turn. You had to drop out. We just started talking about holidays. What's your favorite holiday?
Okay. Favorite holiday? I don't really have one. I don't really have one. I mean, I like all the holidays, but I worked in the medical field, so I used to work all the holidays. So it was one of those things where somebody had to do it. I had Thanksgiving I would take off because at that time my kids were young and we would go to my mother-in-law's house. And but other than that, I used to work the holidays. I mean, it was just a day because it's 7 of them in a week. But I like to if I can be honest, I like to just rest and chill and reflect on the holiday. That's what I like to do. I like to sit down and do some meditation, which in my way, like I said, I meditate by like washing dishes and shit like that because my mind is going all the time.
Yeah.
And so I need to be doing something while I'm fucking meditating. I don't know why, but that's my shit. And so but yeah, so I like to do that, and then I like to reflect and sit down and write in my journal and see where I need to go and all that kind of stuff. I use it kind of like benchmarks, just like the end of the year. How you start looking at the end when you start getting toward the end of the year, like now. and looking to see, what do I need to do? How have I grown? How do I need to navigate different situations or whatever? And so that's what I like to do for the holidays. But can I share a win real quick?
Yeah, share a win.
Oh, yo. My win is that I filed my taxes. That's my win.
Drop them emojis.
Emojis.
And the other part of that is I didn't owe.
What? What?
That's great.
That's good.
That's
I
even
love
better.
that. That's awesome. That feels like a weight lifted, huh?
Woo!
Yep.
Because y'all, that is one of the things that I hate about adulting. I hate taxes. I hate having to do them. I
Yep.
hate having to be bothered. And I, was like, okay, you know what? I filed my extension like I was supposed to. And I was like, I'm going to get this shit done. Getting it done. Getting her done.
I love it.
Because I always get so petrified because I'll be like, I might owe a lot of
You're like, help me. What's going to happen to me? They going to take me? Wow. Thank you, Tammy.
Yeah.
Sabrina, holiday.
Yeah. Holiday. So my favorite is Christmas for a lot of reasons, because for me, the reason for the season is Jesus Christ. And that's my favorite time. Now, I like all the holidays. I think you said that too. Tammy, is that right? Did I say your name right?
Mm-hmm.
Tammy, I'm with you, girl. Martin Luther King Day, I plan for my business because of Martin King. Going to the next level. 4th of July, fireworks, baby. Where can I be? Am I going to be on a ship in the middle of the ocean watching the fireworks? Where? So each season for me, New Year's, yes. Are we dancing and having some fireworks? Yes. So I like them all. I'm with you, girl. I like them all, but the one that's one of my favorites, because I spent so much time with great memories with my mother, who's already transitioned to be with the Lord, and Christmas was her favorite. And now that she's transitioned, it's like I'm holding up that mantle, if you will. That's my favorite too.
Yay. I love it. I love it how you said Jesus is the season for the reason. No, the reason for the season.
Maybe get it backwards because I do something.
Woo! Thank you for that. I think Renee is next. I don't even remember the numbers anymore. Y'all just let me know. Renee, did you get a
Yes,
chance
I'm
to
number
share?
5.
Okay,
Sure.
perfect.
Why, thank you. I think I'm with Gail Rucker with Christmas being my favorite. Yet before she start talking, I was thinking of Easter, because Easter is kind of refreshing and it has that newness to it, the resurrection of the Lord. And then there's something about it with spring and all the flowers, and it's light and airy, because Christmas to me is most beautiful, but I like the feel of Easter because it's lighter and fresh. Christmas seems to be more it's festive, but it's more active and kind of going to the parties and busy and all that. And Easter just has that sort of light, fresh feel to it. So I like that.
I like that. It's laid back, more laid back.
Yes, yes. And for the Labor Day weekend, I think that I'm going to honor labor in the sense of not working on what is not necessary. Like, I'm not going to do my regular chores. I do those every day. But if I work on anything, I'll make it meaningful, either for my own project or better yet, only do that maybe for an hour or two and then spend the rest of the day enjoying it. Either go to the beach or have a party. I haven't decided yet, but I think I'm going to do something special with the family and maybe the neighbors, or just go out and take a day trip. So I think it's going to be a relaxing day, and definitely a celebratory day, because any reason for a good celebration, you gotta be there, right? So thank you, Latasha.
You're
And
welcome.
I want to learn so much too from you, Latasha, because I am just beginning to get out, as Latasha knows, to
Yeah.
get out in the world and demonstrate who I am. And I did okay in the sense of making a nice gesture. Latasha, you saw my invitation, right? It was okay.
It was
But
beautiful.
it was beautiful. Well, Latasha was so kind in responding, and she also already has plans. I think most people already have plans. But guess what, everyone? I am very embarrassed, but I need other people's input about what it is I could be doing better. And I know Megan helped me, last time in saying that you got to go with the right people, or you got to find your tribe, or you got to do this, or you got to do that, because no one has responded yes. And so I feel so empty. You saw my invite. It was nice, wasn't it, Latasha?
Let's do this, Renee, so we can all help you. Drop a question in the chat and I'll have every
What
lady
can I
answer.
do better to attract an audience?
Okay.
Because what I did was nice. You said it was nice, right, Latasha? So I'm going to drop that in.
Yeah, just
in
type
the
it
chat.
in. Type the
What
question.
can you do?
Mhm.
What do you think is a good tip to do to introduce yourself for the first time to get a response? What might you try doing? And so what might be a good approach at introducing yourself and a new venture for the
There
first
you go.
time?
Chat
For the
There you
first
go.
time, or now the second time, now that the first time is over. Thank you. So if you have any ideas,
Please drop it in the chat, ladies, to help her out. And also remember that you guys also want to connect and network offline.
I mean, I don't
So-
feel like a total failure, because I feel like, maybe it's just not a good time. People don't understand it yet. Maybe I just didn't do it so effectively. I mean, it's not a success. It's not a complete flop, but it just didn't work. And so I'm trying to stay hopeful and faithful without crying, because I almost did start crying today. So,
Renee, we're going to move on to the next speaker,
okay.
but definitely put in the chat what you're trying to accomplish, and the ladies can give you some ideas. And you can take a picture of the chat and keep all the ideas.
Oh, you don't have to do that. All you-
Just save the chat.
Yeah, save the chat.
Okay,
Little
perfect.
three dots in the bottom of the chat, you can select that into save the chat, and it will email it to you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Renee's 5. Who's 6?
See, thank you for your compliment, Latasha, because that told me right there that you liked my invitation. So
Yeah,
it wasn't a bad invitation. It wasn't the greatest invitation, but it wasn't like something you would say balk at or something.
No, it's all about getting to the right people at the right time.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I think timing had a lot to do with it too. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right. So we're gonna go on to who's number 6 or number 7 or number 8. I don't even remember what numbers I gave y'all.
I'm number 8, but I don't know. I think 6 is next. If she was 5.
Who's 6, 7? Okay.
I'm 6, but I already spoke.
Okay. So Giovanni, what's your favorite holiday?
I actually don't have one. I'm sorry.
Oh, no worries. You can give us a win. Tammy gave us a win.
A win. Let's see. A win. Oh, okay. So I told you guys I own a salon, and I travel back and forth from Houston. I'm based in Houston, but I'm originally from California. And so I go to California a lot to teach courses and do microlock, sister locks, microlock extensions. And my client, who I had done her hair back in, was it May? End of May? I hooked her up with someone, and for them to continue to do her monthly appointment. And for whatever reason, I don't know what's going on, what happened. She needs her hair done. And so now I feel horrible because, I hooked her up with someone and that person fell through. And so I was racking my brain all day of like, who could I get that I know would do her hair and do it well, like I do, in excellence. And so I found someone. She took my course back in December, And it just really made me happy because now I feel like I can, one, I've trained her so I know she'll do it right. And two, I can help her grow a clientele if she's interested in it. So that really made me happy. I was kind of stressing over that. So that is my win, that got solved. Everyone is gonna be happy and it helps everybody out. So
Ooh, hearts, hearts, hearts. Emojis, everybody. Good job, Giovanni. Not only did you promote your business, create a course, you just multiplied yourself, Queen.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes.
You're welcome. That's what we do. We plant seeds in the world and we create, people who do better than we do, right? We always want our people to do better than we do because we pour in and then they pour into somebody else and then it's like a ripple effect. So that's amazing.
Absolutely.
Please drop the information for your course in the chat. We would love to check it out. That's what we're here to promote you. You're here to promote yourself. We're here to connect with each other. Don't be afraid to give people your phone number in the chat, guys. There's nothing against networking while you're in the room. That's why we're here. Give each other phone numbers, emails, websites, whatever you got. We want it. We want to support you. All right, Megan, drop your number in there. Sharon and Denise and Rashida. I don't think we heard from you about your holiday. Celebrate.
So I don't know who's going next, but I can wait if somebody else is already up. But my favorite holiday, all of my holidays are my favorite. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I like summertime, but I like a blizzard, and it would make it better if the blizzard came around Christmas. I'm just being honest. Theme of Christmas, I just do. But yeah, I love Thanksgiving right into Christmas, right into New Year's. I love all of those holidays because of the way that they flow. Plus, I promise you that I'm a foodie. I love to eat, and yes, I can put I guess it in. I put my food in it. Those desserts that Gail writes about are actually the desserts here, though. We don't, yeah. I mean, so yeah, anything, cakes and pies, you name it. We got the greens going, we've got the turkey going, we've got everything going. I mean, one year we even had duck in here. I don't eat duck, but we just had purchased our house, and my mom came up, said she's gonna make a duck. I think I made turkey, and somebody made beef. I mean, we had all kinds of stuff going on in this house. It was really great. Had a lot of family over, but I love that Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year, that flow. And I wish it would be that way all year round. But but I love all the holidays, and I'm very thankful that I'm alive to see any of them. To be honest with you, every day is a holiday over here. How about that?
That's awesome.
So, but I like all that holiday. If I had to pick a favorite, it's hard to pick a favorite, but I do like that flow between Thanksgiving and Christmas and then New Year's. Ooh. Yep. Exactly the flow.
I love it. All right, Sharon or Rashida, and then we're gonna go to Megan because I know Megan's got something to talk about. I can see you, Megan. I can see you. I can see the wheels like this.
The wheels are always turning.
I know. I love it.
Something's wrong.
All right, Rashida or Sharon, whichever. Choo choo. Whichever.
Go ahead. Rashida, go ahead. I'm good.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm good. I love the fall. I hate the heat. I was born in the islands. All we had is humidity all the time, and I cannot stand the heat. And I live in Texas, so go figure. And we have celebrated the other day we celebrated a little bit of rain, or what they call a cold front, which was still 90-some degrees in San Antonio. And we were celebrating that because that was a cold front for us. And it had been about 50-some days of over 100 degrees. So give me Christmas. That's my favorite time of year. I love the Christmas. I love the fall, but the Christmas became something even deeper for me because my husband was killed in a car wreck in 2018. I'm sorry. And his favorite holiday was the Christmas. And I wasn't the biggest fan of Christmas when the kids got older, you know, all the Christmas ornaments and all that stuff was done. But I started doing it just because he liked Christmas so much. So he was like a big kid at Christmas time. So I would do the work. So now that's become my favorite holiday.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
My condolences.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's a process. That's the second book. Talking
Yeah.
about the healing process of walking through it's called He Gave Me Beauty for Ashes, and it's telling the good, the bad, and the ugly of dealing with grief. So yeah. And I tend to do a lot of posting on social media and just sharing my different stories on that, my process of grief, the good, the bad, like I say, and the ugly.
Thank you for sharing that.
San Antonio is the bomb. I love it. I love Texas. That's the only two
I'm in
actually.
Houston. We're not too far from each other.
Yeah. So you know,
Oh,
I love San Antonio. I just
neighbors.
hate the heat. And I still live in the South. Go figure.
Y'all
Yeah, no.
neighbors.
Yep, we are.
All right, Megan, what you got for us? You're gonna drop some gems on us.
No, I really kind of don't have anything.
What's up with the Zen Warrior? Zen Warrior, what's the last word?
Zen Warrior Coaching.
Yes. How's it going?
Yeah, it's going. It's a process onto it. So the name of it is because I rebranded here recently. I was Peace, Love, and Light Healing, and just stuff wasn't aligning with me. And I realized because peace, love, and light healing, like I'm a hippie at heart. And so that's what I like always say to people, but it wasn't resonating as to like what I did with myself. And so I realized like, what is it that I did with myself? And what I did is I ended the war within inside of me. And so the war between my mind and my body, I ended it. And so Zen, and I just kept having people tell me how like I'm the warrior because of everything that I've been through. If people, quick of the aspect, I grew up in a house that was completely filled with psychological and physical abuse and sexual and financial abuse. So have a lot of great stories. Not really, but but holiday actually. So I didn't get my favorite holiday. It's Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving will always be, even though I don't celebrate with my family. I grew up with narcissistic parents, so holidays with narcissists are the worst because how dare you celebrate something but not me? And that was how every holiday was. But I love the Thanksgiving. I love the cooking. I love sitting around, and I love to have a massive table filled with people. I invite people off the streets, and we feed people, and that's what it's about.
That's so beautiful, Megan. I love Thanksgiving too, the warmth of it and the harvesty feel. And yep, that's beautiful, Megan. I hope you have better holidays ahead without all of the emotional or psychological drama of others, bringing it to a less optimal feeling.
I cut out all blood. My life has gotten better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You will grow and heal and I'm sure you have already.
I'm amazing.
You are amazing.
Never saw it, Yeah. Oh wow. I'm good.
Yeah.
But yeah,
emojis.
And that's what life's about. It's about creating what you want, not what other people want. Step out and do you, boo.
If you can go to bed at night and put your head on your pillow and feel safe and secure and warm fuzzies every night, whether you're alone or with someone else, and you feel that feeling, then you're really ahead. Because that's what it's all about. When we can go to bed at night and just feel that warmth and the love of God and just mellow out. No matter what kind of lifestyle we have, if you can do that and sleep well at night, then you've come so far.
I'm gonna real quick, Megan, and well, everybody. one thing that I can tell you that people forget is, people always say, family forever, family. If it family, yes, always. Yes. I'm like, listen,
Toxic is toxic.
if your family is toxic, crazy, whatever, if they drive you nuts, even if they're not toxic, but they're such that they are interrupting your peace.
Yes.
Still respect your mom and your dad or the person who raised you as your parent by staying away. Call and check in. And if they cut up, just say, oh, look at that. Look at the time. My banana pudding.
Look at that.
A little bit. My banana pudding is coming out the oven, or however you make it. I gotta go
look at Angie.
I laugh about the banana pudding because that's never gonna leave me, Gail. I just want you to know it's my favorite dessert. That's great day. But or tell me your rum cake is fault. You don't have to stay in a familiar relationship, family relationship, if they are disturbing your peace. Keep your distance. You don't have to attend the family functions. You could go back and look at the pictures, check Facebook. There's nothing wrong with that. I think it is the biggest flex.
It's the biggest act of self-love, because you know what? I did not have, I had no self-love while they were around me. I had none whatsoever. And now I love myself to every aspect now that they are no longer a shadow over top of me.
And I'm thankful. I know friend circles, that goes for any human being can get it. Let's put it that way. Any human being can get it. If you irritate me, if I see you and the hairs on the back of my neck, y'all know I cut it off, right? If it raises up, then other things can happen. Let me just go ahead and remove myself. Take great care of yourself. Oh, you're leaving? Yeah, you know what? I looked and I need to go get that banana pudding together. I need to just go take care of business. And they don't have to know what I'm talking about, but
family, you're just supposed to accept and deal with how they do. No, that is one of the biggest, and I'm a big proponent on that of, and one person actually accused me of being a house wrecker by all the stuff that I said, and I was like, I'm in a home that's already broken, but telling someone that you deserve better and that you don't have to sacrifice, you don't have to be that sheep. You don't have to be a product of your environment.
Right.
And that is one of the problems, is that we do accept this. We accept their obnoxious. We accept their psychological abuse because, that's just how they are. No, they need to be corrected. And the more people wake up and they start correcting that, guys, mental health issues will stop. But we got to be vocal about it.
That's right.
There's no better way to correct people's behavior than to get ghost and leave. They get the message real fast when you're out the door. Like, oh, where'd she go? Back to my peace.
But the problem is those people don't think that way. We do, because we're normal thinking mind, but those people go into the blame game. Then it's the blame and it's the victim and everything.
Yeah.
You gotta separate yourself that.
Yep.
Actually, I have a major post that actually goes to all of this for tomorrow, so y'all can check it out on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
Make sure y'all like and share Megan's post so her numbers will go up and the algorithm will reward her with more eyeballs. And we're out of time. So if y'all have to go, good night. But I am going to go a little bit over because I do want to send one more question around the circle, because this is where I'm going with this. Holidays are amazing, beautiful. But if you're an author and you have a book product, you are a marketer, and you need to be marketing and promoting and showing up and making that money, because Walmart's doing it and Starbucks is doing it and the mall is doing it. Macy's, JCPenney's, they've already started. I don't know if y'all have noticed all the advertisements. As soon as back to school is done, then it's Labor Day, and then it's Halloween, and then it's let's keep it real. We live under capitalism. So holidays are great, but they are time for people to spend money. And so I want you to take advantage of that as a marketer and get out there and start doing all of the things that you see these other marketers doing to bring in the dough. So I'm going to give you a couple of tips, a couple of little things to write down as you go through the holidays, because you don't want to be tacky. right? You don't want to be salesy and you don't want to be rude or disrespectful, but you need to go get your money. Okay, can you say get your money? Get my bag. Where's the where's the money? Where's the money? Like,
Yes.
we are creatives. A lot of times us creatives are so sweet and we're so nice and we love to serve people. But when it comes down to it, a lot of times we're giving way too much, y'all. We're giving way too much. And we need to be receiving. Get used to being in receiving mode. And when you shift that, that's where all of your blessings come. Not only the financial abundance, but the romantic abundance, right? The healthy abundance, all the abundance that you want is right there. Whatever you're seeking is seeking you, but you have to step up, go into your power place and demand what you deserve. Okay.
Right.
So here's 3 things. Write this down. When you go into a space, it could be a Christmas party, it could be a wedding, whatever it is, you need to be prepared with your marketing hat. So you don't have to do this super loud and rude, but number one, you show up looking good, smelling good, and being good.
Mhm.
So that means you show up and you show the hell out with your lipstick popping, because people are going to remember you. Like, every room that I go into, people are like, damn, your smile is contagious. People started telling me that years ago. So I was like, okay, every time I go into a space, I got my smile where it's free. I ain't got to pay for it. And people love it. So whatever it is that's your asset, your smile, your voice, do it. Your legs, whatever it is, y'all, show up. That's number 1. Number 2, talk about yourself. Don't be afraid to talk about yourself. Hey, I'm an author. Hey, I'm a mom. Hey, I got these 3 teenagers that I'm raising, man. Like, share with other people because they want to connect with you. Hey, I'm from Southern California, but I was born in Newark, New Jersey. All of a sudden, all the people who are from Newark, New Jersey, they're like, oh, you're from New Jersey. I'm from New Jersey. But I was raised in California, though. So I'm really a California girl. I really like sunshine. I don't like no bad weather. I don't like no cold weather. So when you say that, people come in and they're like, oh, they resonate with you. So that's 2. So show up. Number 2, talk about yourself. And number 3, talk about your book, boo. Talk about your book. The reason why the book stopped selling is because you stopped selling. Don't ever stop selling. That's your story. That's who you are. My memoir was about depression and anxiety, and I didn't like it because every time I thought about it, I got depressed. But guess what? Other people were like, oh, I can't believe you shared about being depressed. Like, wow, like, you're always the happy teacher. No, what you see is not always what you get. Right. So that's why I wrote that book, because I wanted people to know, look, I was pretty on the outside, but I was suffering on the inside because I had a lot of stuff that I hadn't processed yet. I hadn't dealt with it and I hadn't stepped into my power. So whatever your book is about, I don't care what it's about. It could be about basket weaving. Figure out a way to bring it up into the conversation so that whoever is assigned to you, there are people in this world who are assigned to you. They're not assigned to me. They're assigned to you and your story. They need to hear you speak, right? Because when you walk into a room, you already have everybody's attention. You're a queen. So they're already looking at you. So show up, talk about yourself, talk about your book, and watch what happens. You will never be broke ever a day in your life if you do those 3 things. Show up, talk about yourself, talk about your book. Because they're going to ask you, well, how do I get? That's the question you want. Where do I go? Right? You don't have to say, go to my website. You don't have to do any of that. All you have to do is show up, talk about yourself, talk about your book. And they're going to ask you, where do I get your book? How do I get your book? Because if they don't need it, their sister needs it. Their brother needs it. Their cousin needs it. That's why you guys have to stop saying, my book is for everybody. No, it's not. Not everybody's going to read your book. Not everybody's going to buy your book. And some people won't even review it. You want to hit the nail on the head. Let me give you an example. I have 8 books out, but there's only one book that I talk about because it's the one that people want your first book workbook. That's what people ask me about all day. How do I get my book done? How do I get it done fast? How do I? Da, 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 da. So I put that book together with the course. That's why when Giovanni said course, I said, yeehaw. I put it together with the course. My book is the curriculum for the course. So people who hire me to coach them, they pay me to coach them. They get access to my course and they get access to my book. So I'm not really selling books, y'all. I'm selling my curriculum. I'm selling my course. I'm selling my coaching. It's not just about the book, is just the first thing. It's just the first thing. People, when they love you, they fall in love with you, they're going to buy everything you got.
Mm-hmm.
Ask Beyonce.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Is that helpful, y'all? That's all I got for you.
Add something.
I fell in love with your personality when I first met you, because you were a spitfire just like I am.
Like you.
Iron sharpens iron. And I love that. I love the fact that you didn't run away and you had just as much knowledge to offer me, because you've been slaying other dragons, and I've been on the other side of the world doing the other stuff. If I would have had this book club when I first got started,
yes,
17 years ago, I believe I would have been further advanced. But
yes.
you have to go through these things, and it has to resonate and ring true for you. That's all I got. So I felt for you, Coach. I felt for you. The course is cool.
Yeah.
Whatever. But, but I fell for you. So that did it for me.
Thank you, beautiful. I fell for you too. I fell in love. It was love at first sight.
You know what? That I want to share. When I first started my journey, my cousin makes these t-shirts, right? And I had these subliminal, some of them are not so much, but this is a true story. But on my shirt, when I'm doing certain things or going certain places, I have my logo and Denise Author. And so Tuesday I had a photo shoot and I wanted that t-shirt to be one of the things that I wore. And I had another nice little professional outfit. You know how we have to do that thing. So I had the shirt on and people are looking and reading. We're all networking. And they're like, so now, what do you do? I said, oh, it's literal. I'm an author.
It's literal.
And I said, it's not just, it's not like I'm wearing a Michael Jackson t-shirt, but I'm not Michael Jackson. This is in Denise the Star and author. And here it is. And I have t-shirts that just say author on it. So people will come up. You're an author? Yes, I wrote a book. What's the name of your book? Well, it's called It Happened at Church. And how do I get a copy? Oh, honey, I got some right here in my clear backpack. So that's what I want to share. If you don't wear t-shirts and don't want to advertise like that, it's simple. I love t-shirts, but I can dress up too. You see some of my pictures, but I have a clear backpack. It's not in front of me. And the book is in the backpack. And there's a nosy older lady who came up to me and said, what is this? And I'm like, honey, that's my backpack. What's she doing? And she was literally like, if this was clear, she was like, what is it? And then she was like, she saw the book. Is this a book? It's a lot of the same book in there. I said, yes, I wrote it. You wrote this book? I sure did. See, and Denise on the shirt, and Denise is on the. Oh, darling, what's your name? You gonna sign it too? Mm-hmm. I sure do. Sold the book. Somebody said, where you get that book from? Oh, that little girl over there with that clear backpack. See that clear backpack? Let me go see that clear backpack. And they see the book. Oh, would you like a copy? I tell them how much it is. Sign it right then and there. All from sometimes it's the backpack, but the t-shirt, Denise Author, or it just says author. I have a couple of them. And so I'm at a photo shoot. These were actually my props. I had to sell some. Amen. I thank God for that. I don't have a problem with that. I said, I bought these props. Now I got to go to the car and get some more. That's a great problem to have. So yes. So go places where they're offering. If you're in the DMV, this photographer is offering free headshots for entrepreneurial women. In that, you get a room full of women who are all entrepreneurs and you start vibing. You're going to sell some books. You're going to buy some books. You're going to buy some products.
Yep.
But come in there and like LT, what's cracking me up about you is that I pray a lot. So all this stuff that you're telling, I was like, oh, I did that.
Yep.
Check. So she's not telling a lie here. You guys, if you haven't done it, you need to listen to this woman. She's right on point. And I appreciate that because I may have already done it. Then here you are confirming. I'm like, did I do that right? Should I be walking around with a t-shirt on? Oh, talk about yourself. My shirt does it. So there you go. There you go.
Yes.
Well,
I
I-
love it. Yes,
well, I-
Angie, what you got, Angie? Make sure you speak loud because we're loud up in
Yeah,
here.
all right. I'm thinking about starting voice acting. I'm going to start voice acting, and I'll be voice acting on my own stories.
Yes, Angie, I love how you just corrected yourself. You said, I'm thinking about, and you said, no, I'm starting.
Yeah.
That's what you do. You declare it and you start it and you do it, and we're here cheering you on. Good job.
I'm just trying to get the feeling of all the characters.
Good luck with that, Angie. That sounds lovely, actually.
That's awesome.
Just before that, I had some fantasy music, so I had to stop it before the live actually started. So it was in the background.
We are so proud of you, Angie. Y'all give Angie some emoji love. We're so proud of you.
To be quite frank, I'm just proud of myself. But I did
Yes.
have one miss up because one of my I had a message saying I said one of my beta readers, but I just because I'm a bit shifty about who I give my story to, and I'm a bit so I look at their profile. She had a lot of designs of cups and stuff, but nothing was mentioned about reading books or her author page. So I decided not to give her the actual link to it because I'm a bit shifty that way. If you have the thing, and that thing, I know all about you. So, but I didn't feel it was comfortable to do that, so I just left it. I've only sent my link to 3 people that I actually trust. And
did you follow your intuition?
Yes, to be quite honest, my friends told me, well, she told me not to, and I just went with my intuition. I didn't go past it. I think on the works, and I'm also setting a reading sprint on Saturday with some friends, so I'll be reading on Saturday, and starting. So
That's great. What a nice lineup of events. That's great.
I love it, Angie. Great job, Angie. If you can't find an event to go to, create one your damn self.
It's
I love it. I love it.
Well, it's everyone's doing it on TikTok, so I just promoted myself on TikTok. So I'm at 996 followers at the moment. So it's mostly Darksmith authors that some quite a few, so that kind of thing.
And you have a Facebook group, don't you? Or you got 2? Don't you got 2 Facebook groups?
Yes, I do. One is my my ACR one that is at 28 at the moment, and my other one is my author page, my my author promote page that's at 600.
Ooh, look at you.
630 to be, that's nearly oh no, it's 690, sorry, nearly at 700. So
get it.
So if you guys are wanting to promote your book, I can send you my the link into the thing, and you can book to join.
Yay. And let's do this. Let's continue this party inside the groups, whatever group you guys are in. For me, just drop in there. Tonight's happy hour was fire. I met so-and-so. We're both from Texas. What's up? Like, keep the party going, y'all. Go live in the group. There's no rules because I attract good quality people. So I don't tell you can only promote on Sunday between 5 and 7. Promote whenever you want. Go live whenever you want. Say whatever you want. I'm here to cheer for you because y'all be cheering for me. So it's just reciprocity. So that's it for tonight, y'all. We're over by 20 minutes, but that was worth it. Was it worth it?
Yep.
Was it worth it?
Actually, I've been going back to remember the last Thursday, where
You've
they
been
used to
watching
do-
that?
where you said old folks. So I'm still regretting it. I'm still regretting it. But I just seen Denise's face. It was classic.
All right, y'all. Have a wonderful evening. We'll see you next Thursday.
Thank you,
Same
Latasha.
channel.
Chelsea, before you go, can you let
Yes.
Jojo and Rashida know a little bit about you before you go? I don't know you that well.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So for those of you that have to go, you can just go ahead and go. But thank you, Sharon, for inviting new people in. Sharon and I met on Clubhouse a couple years ago when we were, teaching Zoom school, and it was like stuck in the house, right? So Sharon and I connected right away because we're both teachers. Somebody got noise in the back. Who is that?
Mine's much stronger.
I think that's your TV, Tammy. Tammy over there blowing it up with the TV. Woo! Okay. Anyways, so Sharon and I are both teachers, so we share the love for teaching. And what did we do? The 5-day challenge or something like that? But anyways, so I love to break things down and just make things real basic and simple. So my whole reason for going on Clubhouse was to show people that, just because you're not a celebrity, just because you don't have millions of followers, you might not be rich, you might not be this big literary giant. Just because all those reasons, you can still write a book. Like, you have a story, you have a life, you've been through things that I haven't been through, you got lessons. So my whole reason for going on Clubhouse was to let people know wherever you are in your life, you can write a book, and you can do it in less than 90 days because I can show you how to do it. I did it. I did it. My first book came out in 2017. That was my memoir. And then people started asking me, like, I know some of y'all already experiencing this, with people asking, when is your next book coming out? And I was just like, do you know how hard that was for me to do that first one? Don't bother me. But people kept asking, why don't you write? Why don't you do? And so I wrote another book about parenting. People liked it. Then I wrote another book about teaching. Then I wrote another book about self-care. Then I finally got to my signature book, which is how to write a book, because that's really what people were asking. But I kept, trying to do other stuff. So anyways, I'm 8 books in. 2 of them were bestseller. And those 2 bestsellers were anthologies with other teachers and speakers. And so if you've never done an anthology, OMG, you better do an anthology, because that's going to take you from here to here, like real quick, because everybody's promoting. Yeah, like you got to get into that.
I've only started mine.
Yeah, you got to get into that. Get into everything. Put your name in all the hats, right? So that's literally my background is high school history teacher. I've also taught English, psychology, finance. Finance was my favorite class because I was like 11th and 12th grade kids came in. They already had, jobs and cars and stuff. So I could talk to them about income tax and, all the real adulting stuff. And so when I taught that class, I was like, ooh, I really like, I want to do entrepreneurship. Like, that gave me, teaching those kids finance gave me the motivation and inspiration to become a full-time entrepreneur. I stepped out of the classroom. I, got out and I started my own business, but I still teach every day. But I just get to teach people who actually want to pay me. Like, that's exciting. And I don't have to do grades. There's no grades, right? And there's no administrators hovering over me. So I'm still doing what God put me here to do. I'm still teaching and speaking and coaching, but I just get to do it at a grander scale. And I'm going global, y'all. I got a couple of announcements I'm going to be making the next couple of weeks. I'm going global. I'm going to be everywhere. And y'all are going to know before everybody else knows what's happening. I'll be in New York in October. My mom's getting married in New York, so I'll be there in October. And I'm going to Cancun, Mexico in December with Tiffany Para and the Girl Powerhouse Network. So that's 2 places already. And then I have some other deals that are in the works that are happening behind the scenes. So I'll make those announcements to you guys. You'll get it first. Yes, yes. So it's just a little bit about me. And I got a YouTube channel. It's on fire. Like, I have a podcast, I have a website, I have a university with all my courses. All of these assets, these are business assets. I did not hire people to do these things for me. I'm completely Tyler Perry style. Like, everything was done with my own hands, and it was a lot. But I'm so grateful and happy that I was able to build my own books, build my own courses, build my own university, I built everything from the ground up by myself. And so now when I hire people to do work for me, I know exactly what I need them to do, right? I edited all my books, and then I hired editors, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, why was I ever editing my own books? That's terrible. But you know, you learn. The first 3, I just threw them out, and I was like, oh, I really should have got an editor for that. But you live and learn. So now, you know, I have a team, but I've been building, and it's been fun. It's been challenging, but it's been fun. I'm still a teacher, but I'm a global teacher, and I love it. Thank you, Sharon, for that opportunity to talk about myself. I love y'all.
To do that at all.
I know.
Natasha,
No. What's up, Angie?
do we have any homework?
Oh, should I give some homework tonight?
No, I don't know.
Megan said no. You know what? I'm look at Gail said hell no.
I had to get you off of mute. What the
Gail does not like my
you
homework.
can now? I love to travel, and I come over there, and we can have a misunderstanding.
That was Angie asking for homework.
Oh, girl, we gonna have a problem with you. You and I gonna have a problem, man. I already did.
Hey,
No, man.
I did give you homework. I said post in the group. That's it. Just post it.
Simple homework.
Okay.
Oh, I could do that.
How much fun we had. Okay.
Yes,
That's
Gail said, okay, I can do
Okay.
that. I can do that.
So,
well, that's
so
your saving grace. Okay.
so should we just put homework? She said to tell us having fun.
Damn. You gonna throw me under the bus, Megan? Homework. She told us to do this. We have to do this.
Well, you need your feather. You need your feather and your whip. You know,
Ooh, that belt. That
You hadn't
belt.
pulled that out in a while.
Yeah, I'm not getting ready to do it.
Yeah, on
Yeah, Tammy said I ain't doing nobody's homework.
No.
Tammy said I'm grown.
Okay. All right.
She
then.
said I'm grown.
When you said that, Tasha, it popped into my head a second ago. But here's a funny on like homework aspect. When my oldest was in kindergarten, I got a note sent home from his kindergarten teacher that Trevor thought he was smarter than the teachers today. And I sent back and I said, well, was he? Because you're sending me a note.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, I am that mom.
He's like, I'm that one.
I'm that one. So,
Damn, that is funny.
That is.
in kindergarten.
Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry, Gail.
No, don't apologize. Gail needs homework. Look at Gail. She said, oh, hell no. Uh-oh, she got her fist.
I'll be waiting on you, Angie, at the airport. Soon as you step off the plane, ambush.
That's if
I'll
we
be
get
waiting
there.
on you.
That's if I get there. I'll be on the motorbike actually go.
All right, you got to take our picture. Well, I've already taken a ton of pictures, but let's do a real like silly one. Like, what kind of face y'all want to do? Fish? Oh, there we go.
Gang sign. Oh,
She said gang sign.
Hold on.
Peace, peace.
peace. Okay, I'll be a good little girl. Peace.
Okay, now I have to do this with my hands. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Another one, another one. Whoa. Oh, one more. I gotta get that Kamisha
Oh,
like
God.
that.
Giovanni, I
Come on,
love that.
Kamisha, do that again, Kamisha. Okay, there we go. You guys are gonna see these posted in the group.
All right.
All right, y'all. Love you guys.
Well, you have a good one. This
Bye,
was
Latasha.
so
Bye,
much fun.
everyone.
Have a
Have a
blessed
nice weekend. Yes,
Okay.
enjoy.